are.
There we go.
Back at it again.
Yeah. So, guys, this is the official midway season 5 CR podcast.
We finally made it.
Guys, yes.
Let's go.
5th season. How are you feeling?
I think we missed season 4, honestly.
Season 5 has been a lot of trials and tribulations. But
Definitely, yeah.
we've made it to the end of,
Yes.
and this is a 2025 podcast, so
Yeah.
midway season 5.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thing we have going on. So, in this podcast, we're just gonna ask each other a couple of questions and see where our heads are at coming into this new year.
Just checking in. This is the halfway point. This is
Yes.
it, guys. Yeah, we're
do
done.
it.
We're halfway done. Okay, so before we start, just yes or no question. Are we overall satisfied with halfway of season 5?
I kind of forget that this is season. Like, I forget that this is like. Because for me, it's like we're ending 2025. Like, that's the way I'm seeing it.
Okay, then fine. Like, we can look at it that way. That's it too. That's fine.
I don't know, because it's like from semester to semester.
Mm-hmm.
I just really hope this next half is like.
Good.
It's
It has
like
to
it.
hit.
Yeah,
it's like
it
has to make up for
it.
this half. Bro,
Yeah,
it just has
dude.
to
Oh
do.
my god.
Like, bro,
It's been crazy.
Bro, if the first half was like survival, this has to be like structure. This has to be like
Yeah.
beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
bro, like,
yeah.
bro, we have to reap some harvest.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
just no way, bro. Bro, there's just no way. All that hard work has to pay off. Bro, I need a result. I need a couple results, not even one.
No, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this year has just been
Mm-hmm.
a lot of different feelings.
Yeah.
A lot of, I don't know. Let's just get into it.
Let's just get into it, guys. All right, guys. So this is it. This is our. Well, this is like our first aesthetic podcast debut because we have a couple in the vault.
Yeah, we do.
We have a
We have a
couple
lot
in
of
the
voice
vault.
memos, things
Yeah.
that I just never
Oh my
did
god,
jobs.
those voice memos.
But I guess
I
this-
still have them too.
Yeah.
It's
I guess this
crazy.
is our first like semi-professional podcast. Bro, is this getting posted? Bro, I
Oh,
already
yeah.
see like just the font, like CR
Yeah.
season 5, like.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it might get posted. If it doesn't get posted, there's gonna be like quite the teaser going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be
It's
the
gonna be a
little
great
clips.
teaser. Yeah,
Mhm.
like always.
Quite the teaser.
All right, but yeah, so we have a couple of questions that we're gonna
Yeah.
answer.
Mhm.
So let's get right into it. So,
Mhm.
number one, just a warm up. What's something future you in January would not believe you pulled off? What's something in January that you didn't think you'd be able to pull off, and you pulled it
Wow.
off now?
Who's gonna go first? I guess I'll go first. So you guys are blanking a little bit. If I'm being so honest with you, as much as I don't want to agree with it now, because it's that thing where like if you were to go back like 6 months or like a year, like you would not believe where you are right now, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like everything you wanted back then has finally happened, but it's never enough. So I guess the actual answer to that question for me is that what's in the future me in January would not believe I put off is living a normal, stable life, like just straight up, like bro, like do you remember January? Or like what 2020? Yeah, this year 2025. Bro, like we were still at OE.
Yeah.
No, bro, like that's like after we just got caught like breaking in. Like bro, like now
That was disgusting.
yeah, like no, literally I guess to answer that question, like bro, like this is my house. Like
Mhm.
like bro, I pay rent here. This is my couch. Like this is my mic, this is my laptop, that's my camera. These are my friends.
Wow.
Bro,
Oh,
yeah.
wow. That's quite the
Like, bro, I
result.
have a room. I have a car that I bought in my name. Like, bro, it's out there. I go to school, bro. I'm an actual, real, full-time college student managing 3 jobs, and I managed to get a 3.6 GPA this semester.
Bro,
Bro,
wow.
like, yeah, no. I think, bro, I don't think it gets more clear than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't get better than that.
All right, guys, you guys?
I'll say for me,
Mm-hmm.
what's something in January that I would not
Mhm.
believe that I would have put off today? This might sound really crazy and really plain, but it's being myself. Like I was actually myself this year, and it might sound
a little weird.
a little weird, but man, if myself in January, I mean, going back to January where I was, just this, I had such an imposter syndrome going into January where I felt like I had to be so many different people at different times. I didn't really know who I was because I'm sitting here being a different person with everybody I'm talking to.
Yeah.
So I'll say like towards the end of 2025, I really stepped in to who I am, and I nurtured it, and I sat down and I wrote about who I am, and I envisioned who I wanted to be, and I actually did it instead of just thinking about it and going off and doing what I do best, which is pretending, you know. So this like September through December, I've made a major identity breakthrough, which I'm really proud of. Yeah, and it's been awesome being able to just go in any room and feel like I don't have to perform. I can just be authentically myself.
Guys, round of applause.
Yeah,
Round of applause for Justin.
He's a
For
quite the boss.
knowing Justin Brooks, that's quite the milestone. Bro, I think that's more of a result for you than anything else. But I think you could have bought a Lamborghini this year, and that would have been what you just said would have been more of a result than buying a Lambo.
Yeah.
Straight up. Because you can't buy that. That has no
Yeah.
price.
It was an identity thing, man. It was something that had to be done internally, and I think
That's
I've really stepped into that.
Wait, okay, so like I know we have questions written down. Sorry, like this is gonna be like a little derailed. Is there like can we like ask questions on top? Like just to,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay. Bro, okay. So how is this reflected like I guess give me like more practical stuff. Like how is this reflected in school, your relationship, like your instrument, like journey, like fitness, like bro, do you walk into that gym? Do you feel like you're performing still?
Okay, so this is actually okay. I was thinking about this the other day, and this is gonna sound so. It was a confidence thing. This whole thing was stemmed from a confidence thing, and we can go way back talking about the whole younger brother thing, talking about the whole football thing. But
Yeah, exactly.
it doesn't like the root of the situation is that I was just insecure. I wasn't fully I didn't feel like I was tapped into my masculinity a lot, and that bothered me, just because of how I grew up. And it's crazy. And like this might sound really weird, but it's crazy how much working out can impact your confidence.
Yeah.
Like
that would do it.
like man, who would have thought all I needed was some arms for me to like stand up and like look somebody in the face and not get scared and just like say what I feel like saying.
Bro, just a little bit of chest too.
Yeah, just a little bit of chest, just a little bit of arms, and like now all of a sudden, people like want to hear what I have to say, and it's not that surface level, but I would say for me. The confidence thing has definitely a lot come from working out. I recently, like during 2025, I hit my first year, my full consistent year in the gym. So it was awesome, and like I'm finally starting to see results and stuff like that. But to answer your question, like what it looks like in the real world is just, I don't know, me being myself, because it's the thing where I still have a lot of different, I wouldn't say a lot of different personalities, but there's a lot of different versions of me because I've experienced so many different things. And I'm so glad, like I've been in so many different environments where I can tap into like different parts of me. But it's a thing where I can be those different things while still being myself, where it's not like I'm fully switching up who I am. Like I can healthily and vulnerably switch, like like just change a little bit. Like I can adapt easily. That's what I'm looking for. I can adapt easily to environments that I'm in, and it's actually when it's done healthy, it's become one of my greatest skills. So like, I'm really glad about that.
Oh no, that's life changing. What's in your next?
Yeah, I love what you said when it's done healthily.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like bro, like I don't know, like because of that skill, like we've done all of the things that we've done because of that skill, like that soul skill at like. Being able to adapt, bro. That's what got you off of 8th Street.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what got you going. Yeah, that's exactly what got you.
Bro,
yeah.
that's why we have this mic, bro. That's why I got my MacBook in.
That's when I tell you that's what opened the doors.
Yes.
Bro, talk about opening those doors.
Yeah, like I feel like still like people don't expect
Yeah.
people who look like us to be in the doors that we've been in.
Exactly,
That's the honest
bro.
truth, but we've knocked down those doors.
Bro, no,
Like,
and we took up space, bro.
Mhm.
Like, look at us now, bro. It's so funny because like, okay, the bit of a flashback moment. Literally last Sunday, bro. Like we were in like the worship offices of like Tommy's church, bro. It was just like Justin with the quarter zip, and we're just in Tang's office with the MacBook, and it's just like the studio, and it's just like, bro, how we got a corporate?
Like how did we get here? Like even us, if we were to have seen ourselves like 2 years ago, like in the high school band.
Oh my god, in that
like,
high school
we
band.
would not have thought we would have ended up here. And it's like here is such a, it's not even a place thing, it's just like a mindset, a mentality.
Yeah.
And the places, like the doors that we've opened together and individually.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. My answer to repeat the question. What's something future you in January would not believe you pulled off this year? For me, definitely. If I were to go back to me in January of this year, for me, it's definitely where I'm at mentally and emotionally. Like, yeah, it's definitely like just all of the mental work I've done, like all of like I've just changed who I am completely. If anything, I've become. I think like a butterfly. I feel like I've come out of my trapped cocoon. So like, no, I'm a completely different person, and it's been for the good, and I'm glad I'm not who I was almost a year ago. And this very specific thing I'm gonna say, and like this is for me personally. For me, it was getting over a specific person that I just thought was never gonna happen. Like I genuinely think it's a miracle that like I could go through something so deep that happened to me so young, and like with like and without me having any insight as to like what real healing looks like. And the fact that I just survived that and I was able to overcome it and be absolutely okay now is something that's beyond me. So yeah, that specifically is just something that I still find unbelievable, like to this day.
No, like,
Well,
no, like I
congratulations.
obviously like being your twin brother. I was there.
Yeah.
Like I was,
Yeah.
I was literally we were this apart this entire time.
Yeah.
I was feet away from him, like experiencing and like experiencing me, like my own experience. I'm experiencing his experience, you know. So like, no, like congratulations, because
No,
that was quite. I won't get into detail unless you feel comfortable getting into it. But like what Winston went through, man, like for a 19, 20-year-old, like that is something. Like some men build personalities out of that. Like Winston,
Yeah.
like was broken by it and came back stronger, and that.
Wow. No, that's the most
Congratulations.
beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, even
No.
from an outsider's perspective, it's
Yeah.
just like, yeah, like I won't get too in deep to
Yeah.
it, but like you could feel the grief, like from the outside, you know, like you can physically feel and see it in him, and it was
Yeah.
like, just from an outsider's perspective, it was so hurtful, you know, like it was so
Yeah.
sad, like watching him, but knowing that he was able to come in and like
Yeah.
overcome it,
Mhm.
man.
Yeah.
No,
Prop-
like
props to
wow.
you,
no,
man.
like no, and the thing is, like at least for me, like obviously, like I don't want to take away from what Justin said, but like as a personal testament, because I saw it, like I feel like I'm like a first-hand witness as like the before and after. So obviously, Winston's familiar. I had this theory that I call the face of misery, which is what the face that Winston would always put. So Winston had this weird face, and like he's had it ever since childhood, where like he like his lower lip pouts, and he gets extremely sad. You can tell when Winston kind of gets into like this depression. And it's not just typical sadness, like it's like almost like a face of hopelessness. And like I know it, like I don't want it to sound funny, even though like it kind of is a little comical looking back. But like you should have like it was like the soul was taken out of his face, and like just seeing like the before and after, it's like dude, like you physically see the difference in like a person's face, and like did it, like bro, you look younger.
Yeah,
like
no,
like when you were
wow.
18, you look like a 30-year-old man. With all
Oh
the
my gosh.
weight you were carrying, like you
Yeah.
actually look younger. You got older, but regressed in age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that
Yes.
that's that exactly.
Mhm.
That's something that causes a lot of unbelief.
Yeah.
Like to this day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, like thank you guys. And it's
No,
just
no.
it's crazy watching it not bleed, watching it just like I don't know, like watching that experience just like
Yeah.
express itself in my life now and in my new like experiences. It's like
Mhm.
I don't know, like I also went through like and I'll get into detail like with the more questions that are being asked. I had another experience like literally a couple months ago,
Yeah.
and just watching how my experience like throughout the past 2 years has now helped me so much with this new one. It's like all of that pain that turned into wisdom is now paying off, and it's just crazy to see how like I don't know, that can just happen to somebody, and like it can happen to you, and just like seeing how you can use it for your own benefit is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
So it's yeah, like that's crazy. Like that's I still can't
Bro,
believe it.
talk about turning pain into power.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
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 No, awesome. Yeah, good answers. Let's move on.
This is a great introduction. That was
Yeah, that was
solid.
Oh yeah,
That was solid.
that was it. Wow, like
Yeah.
wow, okay.
Bro, that was quite the way to
Yay.
start.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Well, no, guys, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
fact that we're doing this is such a milestone for us. It's
It was,
so-
yeah.
Bro, I'm like looking around, like bro, like the iPad, the Mac, like bro, Logic Pro on my MacBook interface that we stole from OE, mic we stole from OE, tripod I stole from my sister. Like bro, like we did it. Like it all led up to bro. All of us look amazing. We look so young and youthful and fruitful. Like I can't believe this is happening. There's a candle for
Oh my God, we have a couch. Like we have a real couch.
Bro,
like,
we
this
guys,
is
we
it.
bought this couch a week ago. Like it's still
Yeah,
kind
we
of
know.
recent.
Yay.
Yay.
Yeah, all right, next question.
All right, number 2.
Mhm.
When did you feel most aligned in 2025?
Oh,
Sorry.
that's one, yeah.
Like, oh, this is me. A moment where you felt like, wow, like I'm really stepping into
Mhm.
who I am. Like this is me.
Okay, I have one. I
No,
have one.
go ahead.
Dude, for me, this was 3 weeks ago. Like honestly, like 3 weeks ago, because
Just in time.
I feel like I've personally I've started like a self-discovery journey ever since I got back from OE,
Mhm.
because as you guys might or might not know by now, OE was not real, and like that was just that was just a social experiment, like on okay, but like yeah, when I got back from when we got when we got back in June, I like that was just like a self discovery journey. Like I started and I'm still on, but yeah, the moment like I really felt like I was stepping into who I am, like the person I like this is me, like this is Winston, like this is who he's supposed to be. It was 3 weeks ago. I'll never forget. Like for our birthday was a month ago.
Yeah.
And then we turned 20 years old, which is crazy. Second decade of life. I'll never forget. I remember it was our birthday. We were at our mom's house. It was me, Anthony, my sister, and my mom in my sister's room. And my mom, she my mom's way of giving us presents is just giving because my mom, she's an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And she just sells clothes. She has like a whole bunch of just like random clothes. God knows where she gets it from.
Our mom is basically like a fashionista. If you go into her closet, like 3,000 dresses, like every pair of shoes you can ever think of, like that's just
exactly. That. So for our birthday, she always just grabs something from there and and she gives it to us. She's like, pick whatever you want. Pick what the amount that you want, and it's yours.
Yeah.
So we were just trying a bunch of stuff on, and I remember my mom, she had selected the specific shirt. It was a green shirt, like this specific shirt, and I remember I put it on, and and she also gave me some black jeans, and I remember I put it on, and like I just saw myself in this outfit, and it's like, yeah, this is it. Like this is it. Like this is like, I don't know. I saw myself in the outfit, and I'm like, yeah, like this is exactly who I want to be. Like this is the identity I need to step out into. Like this is it. So I'll never forget. I like planned it in my head. Like the next week, I'm like, I want to wear this exact outfit, and like I don't know, and I just want to try something new. So, I remember I went to this coffee shop. I remember meeting Anthony. Anthony, he goes to the Wolfson campus in Miami-Dade, and I never go there. I'm never with him whenever he's doing his duties, his daily he's fulfilling his daily agenda.
Yeah.
So I decided to go with him, and there was this coffee shop I always pass by whenever we're walking to work because we work literally right in front of the campus. Yeah. I remember. I was wearing this exact same outfit. I went to the coffee shop and I had ordered some matcha. Like this is so stupid, but like
no, that sounds beautiful.
And like I remember I went into the coffee shop and it's like I ordered some matcha and I go sit down and I had my tablet and I was gonna get like a whole bunch of work done.
Yeah.
And I remember they bring me the matcha and it was like this it was like in this like it was like this like the most expensive looking matcha. It was in this like I don't know what to call it. It was like in a not cardboard, like in like a wooden plate, and like they also had like a glass of water just like make it fancy, just like and then like it had the matcha, but then it had like and then it had the milk and it had a silver spoon.
It's like that coffee shop.
And it was $9, but like I didn't care. It was great. So I'm just there on my tablet and I'm wearing my shirt and like I'm just I don't know like that was the most quarter zip moment I've ever had in my life, and I loved every single second of it. And I will be having more moments like that, and that's just something that. Yeah, like it's something that like really felt like me.
That's so funny because like I feel like this whole like I don't know when we're gonna watch this back, but right now 2025, this whole performative thing that's going on is a trend right now. The whole zip matcha.
Yeah,
I feel like for all of us, it's actually our lifestyle.
Oh yeah, like bro, like
we do this on a weekly, almost daily basis.
Yeah, like we've been doing this.
And this is not a joke.
It's not a joke. This is what we do on a daily basis. It's just funny because like. When we finally get to do this stuff, now it's performative.
Yeah.
But now we finally have the money and the resources to
and to do it on a consistent basis.
And wearing like dressing nice for no reason and going to a coffee shop to do homework.
Yeah.
Like that sounds like a beautiful day.
It just happens to be a trend now.
Yeah. And it happens to be our life too. So congratulations to us. All right, who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Okay,
so for me, when did I feel most aligned in 2025? So for me, this is very it's just very it was just a moment. It was a moment I had. So in 2025, my sophomore year, I picked up this gig with this church with a pastor for it's just more on the I don't think it's a Methodist church, but it's more on the Methodist side. It doesn't really align with what I believe and stuff, but it was just that thing for me where I wanted to expose myself. I wanted to get myself in the scenery of playing at churches, just performing, making some extra money, doing all this stuff. So I remember it was about my 4th week playing there, and me and this pastor, like we have this weird relationship where it's kind of like, okay, I'm not a classical pianist, so I can't really give her what she wants, but like I'm also like young and well spoken, and I smile a lot, so it's okay. And like I can comp well. I play those chords, and like it sounds fine.
Yeah.
But I know like we both know that I'm not her ideal piano player. So it's just that thing where it's like, okay, like I did good for me, you know. I'm not a piano player.
Yeah.
I did good for me, and like she's fine with it because like her church is happy, and it's just very transactional, but like low key, like you're just not you're not the ideal thing, but you know it's fine.
Yeah.
So I remember, wow, like this was a moment that I will actually never forget, and I think there's a question like that later.
Yeah.
But this moment after I finished playing, and like she hands you like your check after you finish playing, and like I played well, like I played really well for
Like given your standards.
given my standards.
Mm-hmm.
I played really well, and I got back in the car, and like this worship song started playing by Mark Barlow.
Which one?
It was My Soul Follows. It's like My Soul Follows, and I was just so happy because like, and like I was so overwhelmed, and like I was genuinely so proud of myself for going up there and going on the piano, even though I knew that I wasn't fully qualified, but I genuinely do love worship, and I genuinely do really have a heart of service and serving in music ministry, and I was just so proud of myself for going up there, and I really did good that week, and Pastor Sheila was so happy, and she gave me a hug after service, and I got back in my car with my check, and I was gonna go get breakfast because I could finally afford it, and I can actually
Doing
like,
what you love.
I, yeah, like my music actually paid my bill, and like I don't know, it was just such a small moment, but like when I turned that car on, and like that worship music started playing, my heart was just so full of gratitude. I was like, wow, like this is what it looks like when you put yourself out there instead of just like being scared to take that extra step of faith, So that was just like I was really in my zone, right in that car, listening to that music. My AC works in my car looks good.
It
was
really
clean
good.
and like
It does look good. Yeah.
it's just like it just felt like the most me. Like I was like, wow, like this is exactly where I should be. This is what I should be doing. It just felt so good, and it like I felt just so proud to feel that at such a young age.
And it's crazy because you got that without even playing your main instrument.
Yeah.
You're not even studying piano. Like, bro, you got like just for putting yourself out there. Yeah, bro, that's a lesson. Like, never be afraid to like take an opportunity.
Yeah.
Justin, congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow.
Actually, before I just want to see how we're doing with time because there's a 29-minute limit. Okay, we're good.
Really?
Yeah, there's a 29-minute. But yeah, you just have to press record again. Sorry, guys. I'll edit that part out. All right. So that's it for you guys. For that question. Okay. When did I feel most aligned in 2025? So this is kind of a layered question for me because I have multiple moments, but one of them is kind of a moment, and then another one is kind of like a series of moments, kind of like a meta moment. So I kind of just want to go back to OE for a little bit because there was a lot of times where obviously I'm not gonna lie, OE was not a very it was not a very happy time of like me and Winston's lives. We were very isolated. We were in a place that I know it was temporary, but I was scared for my life. Me and Winston literally ran away from home and we risked everything to go there. And like talk about putting yourself out there and talk about taking a risk. Talk about taking a
Talk about being a liability.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Like so, but I moving on to the point. Thankfully, by the grace of God, they offered us free dorming at the forum. That's what they call it. And it was like the first time in my life that I actually I felt some sense of an individuality. Obviously, growing up as a twin, you share everything: a bed, a towel, like everything, like toothbrush. Like this is not normal, but like everything, you share a life basically, and it's a beautiful blessing. But obviously, it can become very overcrowding and very overstimulating. And you, obviously, you want to build your own identity as a person. So it was like our first time because I remember I had a roommate and they purposefully put us in separate rooms. And there would be nights where Winston would be asleep in his room and I'd be doing my own thing. And it was like the first time in my life I can actually do things that I wanted to do by myself with no one asking. And it was still kind of like weird because it's like, you still expect your mom to tell you something or like your parents have governance over you or your brother to like question where you're going. But I have free will, actual free will. I remember I would go to the gym late at night because like I love the gym. Not only for like obviously all its health benefits, but like mental health, like it's like a huge release for me. I'll never forget being on the treadmill and I used to have these things where I'd go late at night. I'd listen to like worship music or just like I listened to this band called Elevation Rhythm. So it's this thing with Elevation Church. It's like more youthful. They have like a lot of like they don't have just like basic contemporary worship. They have like rock, like house music. Like it's beautiful. And I remember I would listen to it as I'm running on the treadmill and I would start crying. because it's like it's a moment that felt like me, like this is what I want to embody. And then I would start like envisioning my future life. And the moment I felt most aligned was actually like a couple days ago. And it was kind of like a prophecy where like those moments I would envision on the treadmill, like what would my future life look like when I move back to Miami, like what I'm gonna start building. Like it happened. Like I finally saw the first brick of the foundation I've been trying to build this entire season. So I'll never forget. I have this beautiful new close friend that I've made. Her name is Ashley. Ashley, if you're watching this, shout out to you. I love you with all my heart. You've been such a blessing in my life, like truly. Um, so Ashley, she's my coworker, and it's so crazy. It's almost like supernatural. So Ashley, I met her at work. She's my coworker at Whole Foods. I work in the customer service department. So if you're ever in downtown, there's a 80% chance you'll catch me there. You might have to bag your groceries. But I work with Ashley, and she's also a Christian. She's also a believer. But here's the thing about Ashley. Ashley's not just like another fluffy, young, kind of like stupid Christian. Like Ashley's like an actual real person. And the thing about it, like she actually embodies like what I want in a friend and like in a person. So I'll never forget, we've been hanging out kind of as of recently, and she's invited me to her church, to her YA. YA stands for Young Adults. They're young adult services. And I went by myself. Like Winston, like obviously no disrespect, but like Winston doesn't really exist in this equation. Like it's me. This is all me. And I would go with her, and like she was kind of like my I was like her plus one, but I loved it because like when I went, like I didn't need her. Like I was completely by myself. I went, I made friends, and like I was talking to random people. I met this random guy who was a producer. Like he was really cool, and his girlfriend, she could sing. I think he would play the piano. She would sing, and he took a picture with me. It was super funny, and we were just talking about music, and we stayed up until like 2 a.m. just talking. Because I think we went out to eat after the youth service, and I talked to everybody. Everybody really liked me. And then after the service ended, I remember Ashley texting me saying like, "Oh, well, I think this was the day after." She texted me saying like, "Oh, you're so social. Like everybody really really liked you. Like this and that." And I was like, "Oh, cool, bro. Thank you so much." And yeah, so that was like the first time, and then I've gone a couple more times. But fast forward a couple days ago, I want to say Wednesday, I think Wednesday. We went to a church service together. And we went to this. I forgot the name of the church. I'm sorry, it's coming blanking right now. Oh, it's called Alpha and Omega, by like Kendall. Yeah, I think Kendall area. So we went, and I'll never forget. Somewhere I got out of my car, and Ashley drives this Toyota Corolla, like I think newer, maybe like 2017. And she has like this Snoopy sticker on the back of her car. And I saw her get out of her car, right, because she was waiting for me. And like the thing about Ashley's like really aesthetic. She knows how to dress, and like I appreciate a person that knows how to dress, because I like to dress. I like to dress up, and it's kind of hard to find somebody that like cares about aesthetics like the way you do. So when she gets out, and she had like such a simple but such a nice fit. She had like a white t-shirt with like a gold little chain, like baggy jeans, and she wears these ballet flats that I think are super cool. And then she had like the study Bible, and like it wasn't just a regular Bible; it was like a beautiful pink, like aesthetic Bible. And she gets out the car, and I have my loafers on, like I had like a tight V-neck, leather watch, and like baggy jeans as well. So I'm also like putting in my part. And I remember like we're just talking, and obviously there's nothing romantic going on between me and Ashley, and I love that. And no disrespect, but like it's so pure, and it comes from such a place of honesty and non-performance, and like it's so healing. So I remember like we're walking into the service, and we're just like talking, right? And she tells me like how she's gone to this church and stuff like that, and like it was beautiful. So then I remember like worship comes on. I'm not gonna lie, like I kind of got like a little triggered. I have a lot of religious trauma. I won't get into it. Church. I'm still new to going to church services. I did a whole year-long internship at a mega church, so I'm kind of like tired of like church services. I lived in church for like a year, so I remember like she was next to me. And I remember like, whatever, is that thing where you're worshiping? But like, yeah, one eye open just to make sure. So Ashley's next to me, like this beautiful person that I've recently become close with. I saw her get on her knees, and she was worshiping, right? And the thing is, like, a part of me wanted to do it alongside with her so she wouldn't feel alone. But a part of me also told myself, like, no, if I don't feel like doing it, I'm not going to do it. And I didn't. I stood there. I was being respectful. And she was there, and like I remember the second I saw that, like a tear came out of my eye, and I was like, I've met somebody who's like aligned with me, who's like my friend that wants to be my friend, is also like a genuine, like who's genuine, like who actually does this and doesn't perform, and it was like such a beautiful moment, and I was like dude, like I don't know, and then I thought back about me being in that treadmill, and like this is exactly what I envisioned, like this is like the brick, this. Right, sorry, man. Mm-hmm. Sorry, guys. Continue. Where was I? So yeah, and it was the most beautiful thing ever. And I'll never forget, like after, I'm not gonna lie, like it was kind of weird. Like the pastor, he was a pretty cool guy. Whatever. Like I'm not gonna get into it. So we went out, and I'll never forget. Like they did like an ugly Christmas sweater competition, and it was super cool. And like they were just like it was like this the whole youth group, and like they did this competition as to like who had the ugliest Christmas sweater, and it was just super cool. I mean, actually we were just together, and actually I think I remember a little bit before that they did communion. And there was like another moment where like I had my Bible out and I actually had her Bible out and we both did communion and it was so cool because like Ashley's actually like normal. It's just not weird and super religious. So whatever, we're just there talking about the service and like they're doing the ugly Christmas sweater competition. I'm like, man, like this is it. Like it all led up to this moment. And it was so beautiful. After they did a bonfire and they had like hot chocolate after and they also had s'mores. And then I remember I went and I'm just talking crap with Ashley. And I remember like the pastor came up to me and we were talking and he's like, hey man, like what church do you go to? And I'm like, it's a great question. And we started laughing. He's like, dude, like he told me like we got a lot of people like you, like a lot of young people that are like you know, like don't really have churches like that. So dude, if you ever like need a place to stay, like a place to congregate, you can more than welcome here. And I appreciated it. And the thing I liked about that guy, because he said like, and if you ever feel called to go elsewhere, I don't mind either, because a lot of pastors they're very jealous like that. But no, it's a really cool guy. And I told him about my whole ministry school story, and he actually did something similar with what I think Southeastern University, which is another Christian. It's like Liberty's twin brother. So yeah, and that was just super awesome. And then I was just talking to Ashley. So then I remember I'm talking to Ashley, right? And then I remember she had gone home, like she went in her car, and like we were talking about like the sermon, and I remember she said, "Oh, but I'm gonna call you," like as she was like on the way home. So like we were gonna be on the phone while we were both in our separate cars going home. So then she calls me, and I was already having a fantastic night before this. We're talking, right? And I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of things about the preaching that triggered me, but I decided to keep that to myself because I don't want to ruin somebody else's experience. And Ashley called me and she complained about the same things that also pissed me off. I mean, we were having like a whole like theological breakdown as to why that sermon wasn't right and why like the pastor like why that made no sense. And I'm like, again, I'm on the phone, I'm in my car, I'm in the Toyota Corolla that's in my name. I was wearing this hoodie, like I was like it's an outfit that I bought for myself out of my own wardrobe, and this is a friend that I've made, and it's like even though it's not that big of a deal, like it's finally something that's mine that I built for, and it's mine. So, and I don't mean that in a selfish way, but like it's just that full circle moment. It's like I'm so grateful for what I have right now, and it's such it's not going to waste. It's such a brick. You know, like it causes. You know, it kind of gives me momentum, you know, to keep building. So, like, I don't know, like, it was just in that moment, like she's actually smart, and we're actually aligned. We can actually talk about these things. There's a lot of people that can't really talk about these things about, and she's normal. And the thing I love about Ashley is that she doesn't let this affect her mentality and her perspective about faith and her, like, anything. Like, that person can be out of his mind, and she still loves Jesus, you know, and, you know, because he saves, you know. So, and like, dude, I remember I never forget, I got home, and like, I just started, like, crying. I changed into my sweats. And like again, this couch was just recently built. My uncle's in his room. My aunt was in her room. I had the living room to myself. I turned on the TV and I started watching YouTube videos. And like this is me. Like this is the life that I've quietly built, suffering. And after everything that I've gone through, like I've done it. Like brick after brick, layer after layer, tear after tear, sweat after sweat. Like I've done it. This is the life that I've built, and it like that was beautiful. And I like all I can think about is just going back to that moment where I would cry like on that treadmill thinking about this and how I made it happen. So that's one moment. And then I have one more because I know I'm kind of like spitballing here, but then another moment. So this moment has to do a lot with Dr. Nim. So Dr. Nim is gonna be my future piano professor, and I'll never forget. So I performed really well because he's my music theory professor, and we had an online class, and not to like to my own horn, but I think I got the highest grade in the entire class, which is a very unfair advantage. A lot of them are very beginner musicians. I've been doing this for like 5 years, so like it's not like I know theory, so it's very unfair. But I did get a good grade, especially given the circumstance. So I'll never forget, and I've also had the opportunity to get really close to Dr. Yim. He's agreed to give me classical lessons next year, and he's also allowed me to join his chamber ensemble. So one morning, and I'll never forget, I woke up, and I got an email, and Dr. Yim has forwarded me a scholarship, and he said he wanted to recommend me. It's like a faculty scholarship where you need a letter a recommendation from faculty. If not, you just physically can't get it. And he said like, I wanted to recommend you for your performance in music theory and like for everything that you've done. And I was like, and it was in that moment where like I didn't do very well academically in high school. Obviously for like a lot of circumstances, I didn't have a very good living situation, so it was very difficult to actually focus on school. So it's like, again, this is another me moment. Like I did this by myself, and like just the fact that I was able to maintain this connection with this professor, and he's like he saw me like I felt seen, and he did this, and it's like it's not that big of a deal. It's only $750, but like, dude, if I can do this right now with my first semester at Dade, like God knows what I can do when I transfer to like a better university. And I started crying. It was 8 a.m. I never forgot. Justin was the first person I called him when that happened. I started crying, and I'm like, dude, like I did this by myself. Like I'm finally building my own like academic identity, and like this is what I want. Like you know, like I want it. Like this is what I've always wanted. But like I actually finally have the resources and the tools and the space to do it now. And then third, and this isn't one moment. This is a meta moment. Every Sunday morning, whenever I go to Tommy. So Tommy is the pastor for the church that I get to accompany. So in my favor, they don't just have a keyboard. They have a grand piano, like a Yamaha, like actual baby grand piano. So for these past couple weeks, every Sunday morning, it's like I go through my week where I buy groceries at Whole Foods. I deal with like crappy kids at School of Rock, but it's that Sunday morning where I wake up, I put on my polo, I put on my slacks, my loafers, my watch, and even though it's CCM, I grab my iPad, I take out my book bag, I give Tommy a hug, plug in my in-ears, and I get on the grand piano, and like every Sunday morning, it's like that high, like. This is what you're working for. When I park my car outside, me wants to make that hour drive every single Sunday morning. Like every time I slide my butt into the piano chair, I plug in my in-ears, I put them in my ears, and I get to tickle the actual like piano keys. And it's not a crappy keyboard. This is a grand piano. Like it's so beautiful. Even though like it's not real, like I'm not playing real rap. Like that's so like it ignites something in me. And like sometimes like I practice a song just like a little bit more. I learn the melody. Like I do like a little bit of like extra stuff. Just to kind of feel like an accompanist, but like an accompanist. But like, it's like that moment. It's like this is what you're working for. Like to like get paid to do what you love, and like it's beautiful. Like it's finally like that like pianist scholar identity like I've been trying to build like this entire time, and like it's so there's something about it. And then when the worship starts, and like there's a lot of moments where it's just solo, where it's just the singer and the piano, because that happens a lot during worship music, and like it's life changing. Like every time like I get to hear my own like I get to see myself playing. It's like I look at myself from third person, and like there's always like a beautiful singer singing, and I get to play the piano. It's like I thank God every day that I have that opportunity, that I get to do that once a week, and hopefully like under the guidance of Dr. Yim, I'll get to do it professionally, and I get to do it for real, and I get better, and I learn how to read. But it's like every Sunday morning, it's like you get a glimpse of the beauty that God has in store for me. So.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
No,
What?
wow! That was actually.
That was quite the question. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Wait. But before we move on, just so I could piggyback off of when he was talking about the scholarship thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like no, okay, that was such, like even for me that was such an important moment. Like like I'm so glad he called me about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think I was more excited for that than you were. Like when I tell you, because like okay.
And it's so funny because you sounded so monotone on the phone.
Because I was rushing.
I was early in the morning. Yeah.
So okay, so here's the thing. So I think me and Anthony have like a lot of different conversations that me and Winston have, and I think that's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Because because you guys are twins, but like you guys are my individual friends, and I just think that's so beautiful. So okay, so here's the thing. So Anthony calls me, and like no, I'm not gonna lie, I was so mad. He called me like in general. But I was talking. I was like, wow, like that's so beautiful. Yeah. And like I was saying like, and I remember I was being so practical with you. I was like, how much is it?
Because he was like, how much is it? He's like, bro, you got that? Okay, bye. Like,
okay, but after he called me, I hung up the phone, and then I went to my class, and as soon as I left the class, I was like, I have to tell somebody about it. So I called my mom.
Hey.
And
hey, we're back.
Yeah. Sorry guys, we took a little bit of a commercial break.
Yeah. All right, let's get right back into it with the next question. What's something you're proud of that no one really clapped for this year?
This is a biggie. This has weight. Oh, I'll go. Something that I'm proud of that no one noticed or clapped for, but myself, was honestly just Wait,
You're like
stop. Wait, stop. It's serious. I love love him. Wait, no, I'm just kidding.
But
All
he
right.
gets me. Oh, good.
All right. Damn, because this is so deep. No, like that was funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get back in the frame. For me, it was just pushing through. Like pushing, like honestly, just like continuing in what you believe in, and continuing in what you know what's right for you, even if your feelings did not match at all whatsoever. Being obedient to the truth instead of how you feel. That is something I've literally. I think it's a lesson I've learned now. Like I think that's one of the last lessons I'm learning right now as we end this year is pushing through even though it hurts like hell, and you gotta finish what you started.
Oh,
Bro, yeah.
it's a good one.
And it's like it's all of the headaches. It's all of it's the constant. It's constant sleepless nights of heartbreak. It's the constant waking up, even though and you knowing that you feel anxiety for the exact same reason you've always felt it, because you're gonna go confront something hard, and confronting yourself on a daily basis, knowing that you gotta do it, even if no one's looking, even if no one's,
You gotta show up.
even if no one knows,
Bro, yeah.
and it's hard. It's hard to stay faithful to what's true and have faith that there's something so good for you, that there's a life so beautiful that like that 1% life is out there for you, and that you just have to have faith that you're gonna get there.
Yeah, and just to like cut you off really quick, I think one thing about us that's kind of been the theme of our past 4 seasons is that we've always kind of had the same problems every day. It just gets a tiny bit better every single day.
Yeah.
It's like
I agree.
it's such a slow burn when it comes to like even our friendship and like our milestones. It's like we can just look back a year from now and it's like, okay, cool, like we're not struggling with this anymore.
Yeah.
But then we have like the long list
of the new
of
struggles.
worries, like of the new struggles. It's always going to be something, and like I'm glad
Yeah.
because you know we all know that we're called for more.
Yeah, there's no
but-
stagnation, definitely.
Yeah, like you were saying, it's just like I really like that because I kind of feel the same. It's just you have to show up, you know, every day and fight those battles that no one really sees.
Dude.
Yeah,
So yeah.
especially when like bro, like it's also your environment. Like bro, we go to Dade. It's like just know, like you have to like keep it in your mind that like Dade is not the end, bro. Like the people here is not the finish line
But
at all whatsoever.
Constant reminder, date is not the end. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. That it?
Yeah.
I know you have more moments.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but like,
That's like the main.
Yeah.
yeah, no, that's the main one.
Okay. Justin?
I mean, yeah, I think we have almost the exact same answer for me.
Yeah.
The first thing that popped up in my mind was something you're proud of that no one really clapped for. Is showing up. For me, it looks a little bit different for me. For me, what that looks like is I'm someone. It's not even me being a perfectionist. I'm a visionary. I have such vision for my life and I won't let up, you know. And it's a constant day where I have to show up for myself every single day because I'm fully aware that my future self is gonna be so thankful for the work that I'm putting in right now.
Oh, 100%.
So like, yeah, it's showing up. It's showing up for that 8 a.m. every single day, Monday through Friday in class. It's showing up to that 12 a.m. practice session, even though I didn't have any food, you know, like practicing before I eat, going to the gym before I eat. It's always, and it's a sacrifice thing. It's just deciding, having to sacrifice my time and showing up for myself. And showing up for myself, I think as we all learned, showing up for ourselves has had to do so much with sacrifice. You don't gain anything without sacrificing something.
100.
And I think,
oh, wow. Say that
yeah,
again.
this year was a testament to that.
Yeah.
You know, everything we do, you have to leave a little bit of something. You have to leave some gratification behind to like plant seeds into like your future.
Yeah.
So yeah, just the whole showing up thing has really, I'm proud of myself, you know.
Dude, no,
Proud of
you
myself.
should be. You should. See, we get to clap now.
Yeah.
Bro, for the
Thank you
moments that
very
you
much.
didn't get clapped for. Am I next? Okay. What's something I'm proud of that no one really clapped for? That is an amazing question. Dude, I think that's like I think that's like the highlighted question for this podcast, at least for me specifically. Dude, something that I'm proud of that no one clapped for, well, really clapped for, Dade. Like, guys, like, honestly, like, this first semester was brutal. But it's one of those where, like, you don't really see, the purpose of it until it's over, you know? Where it's like, they tell you, like, oh, like, just keep pushing, but, like, you see no result. Like, it's that thing where, like, you don't see a light at the end of the tunnel. But you keep, like, people keep telling you, come on, keep going, like, you know, you're gonna get a result. But, like, and it's crazy because, like, it's so funny because what I got out of this is nothing what I expected going in, you know what I'm saying? So, kind of to give context to the whole situation. So my first semester at Dade was brutal. I just landed back from my internship at Calvary. We got back literally the summer before the school year started. We moved into this house. I had to get a car. I started working at Whole Foods. I spent my first 3 checks in just the car. I had debt I had to pay off. I had to get rid of my old car because I owed this guy $4,000 on the note, and then I gave it to my stepdad, and I had to like take off the tie. It was this disgusting mess, and like I had so much to build, like from coming back from OE. Like I was negative. Like dude, I had debt. Like I did not have any room to start building. You know, so yeah. So when I first started Dade, I was excited because in my head I'm thinking like, oh, like, you know, I finally get to start school. Like, you know, like this is gonna be it for me. Boy, was I wrong. Oh my gosh, was I wrong. So I'm gonna keep it like sweet and short. So the first semester it was terrible for me. So I'm a music major. I'm a pianist. That's what I do with my primary instrument. So at Dade, they gave me I'm not gonna say his name, and I do not mean any type of disrespect. He's an amazing person. I don't think he should be teaching, but he's an amazing player. So they gave me this teacher, and he's elderly and he's blind. So that that was not fun. There was nothing fun about that. So it's that thing where like I would go into the lessons and I'm thinking like, damn, like, oh, speak, say it.
Look, can I show the camera the picture of the face on?
Bro, go for it, yeah.
Oh my god!
Wait, no, keep talking.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
So basically, yeah. So this guy was blind, right, and a lot older. So like, I questioned him, like, does he have like some type of like TA or like, how does this is gonna work? And then the what's it called? The advisor at the time told me, oh, don't worry, he's amazing, he's a legend, and he is. The guy's a legend. He's amazing at playing. Oh my gosh, Justin. Guys, I'm not proud.
No, it's funny.
Yeah, that's hilarious. But yeah, and yeah, so it was exactly what I expected. A blind old man that's an amazing player, but he could not like he couldn't see me, and it was just not fun. And then I was part of the jazz ensemble, and I realized that I didn't really want to do jazz like that. I am missing a lot of classical foundation, a lot of classical technique. I took a year of classical lessons when I was doing my internship, but like it was very scattered. It wasn't really structured like I needed it to. And then thankfully I met Dr. Nim. But I guess something that to answer the question is like there was a lot of moments where my character was tested, and like I promise you, like it was actually funny because this semester I wanted to transfer out of Dade, and I wanted to go to a school, Palm Beach State, which is up there by Lake Worth, and I was gonna go move in with Tommy, and I had this whole elaborate plan. And I spoke about it with my therapist, and she was like, "Okay, like, you know, pray about it." And I was like, and I almost did it. I almost pulled the trigger. Literally, I already checked it. I checked out the school. I did everything. All I had to do was just talk to Tommy. But when I went to go check out the school, like, it's that moment where like you kind of have to bite the bullet. I took a minute. I put my emotions to the side, and I was like, "It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I think it's better to stick it out at Dade." And I stuck it out, and I got my result. So it was all those moments where I walked into those lessons and I hated what I was doing, but it was a test of character, a test of integrity. Instead of ghosting, instead of just not showing up, I did it. I bit my tongue. I went there. I took it, and that was it. I went to the ensembles. I took it, and that was it. The classes, I went. I submitted my assignments, and I got my result. I ended the semester with a 3.6. Now I have Dr. Nim next semester, which, you know, and he gave me a whole letter of recommendation for scholarship. And now next semester, like, you know, I'm reaping my harvest. I'm gonna go, like, he's basically like my mentor. I'm gonna be under his guidance, be under his teaching. He's gonna classically train me, and I got the opportunity to be a part of his ensemble. So I'm like finally living like the real music major life, which is gonna come with its own challenges, and I had to be prepared because he told me like practice every day is a non-negotiable. And I wasn't doing that this semester because I hated what I was doing. It was a lot more survival. But yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, I also dealt with a lot of heartbreak this semester, emotional healing, therapy, financial struggles. Like, dude, like I was balancing 3 jobs while being a full-time student, dealing with emotional trauma, and trying to like, you know, show face the entire time. And I didn't give up, and I showed up, and I maintained integrity, and I did things with excellence. I did things to the best of my ability. So yeah.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, that's amazing.
Next.
Okay, let's go to number 5. Okay, so what's a moment this year where this group, the 3 of us, genuinely felt like home?
I'll go first. Okay, so this is actually kind of recent. This happened like literally like a couple weeks ago. You have something to say?
Go ahead.
So basically, it was actually recent. It was like literally the first week my grandparents moved out of this house, and I remember Justin came over, and I think the reason why that felt like such home, where we didn't have this couch yet. It was literally just like a wooden chair, my piano bench for my room, and then some blue like foldable chair that we had, and it was amazing. I remember Justin came over. We got McDonald's, and I remember like when we got back, my uncle randomly came out of his room, even though he never comes out from his like right there. And he came out, and then it was super funny because it was like Justin and my uncle's first time actually talking, and they talked, and we had like this beautiful, like life-changing conversation. And the reason why that was so impactful for me, where it's like I had like my 2 best friends, like my 2 soldiers, like in my own house, and like it was beautiful because it was such like such a foundational moment where like we still shared such a moment of laughter, such a moment of love. Even though I didn't even have a damn couch, all we had was a piano bench and a chair, and we still laughed our asses off. And we still had an amazing time, and we still had a life-changing, emotional, intimate conversation. And I feel like that is the foundation of our friendship. You can we can be in the middle of a jungle, you can still find a way to have an amazing time. And I think those moments like that was where like true friendship is really formed, and that's where true friendship is really tested. And that moment, like in my own house, like you know, it was kind of such a beginning moment. Really, really, you know, it was really felt like home. So
Wow. Yeah.
I have one, and it just came to my mind.
oh, thank God.
Even if I didn't feel it in the moment, like looking back at it, yeah, okay. Guys, we did something bad this year.
We did a couple bad things.
Wait,
Yeah.
it wasn't even this year. Oh, I'm so stupid.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, it was a year ago.
It was a year ago.
Less. Well, like, it was on the 25th.
Damn, does
Yeah.
that count?
Say.
Yeah, just talking about it.
Okay. Like, no, I'm sorry, like, bro. Like, I can't admit this on camera. Okay,
Bro. This is Eric watching.
bro, yeah. Hey, boss.
I'm gonna shoot you, boss. Put your hands up.
Now we're gonna kill you, boss.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's just say we committed a crime.
Yeah.
That's it.
We did.
We absolutely committed a crime.
Yeah.
And we were all present. We all did it together. You know, even if me and Anthony led it. You know, like it happened. You know.
I was there for the ride.
Yeah,
Oh, like
Justin
always,
was just
like
there
always.
for the ride.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't like. I don't know. I I just. Okay, it was really bad. Like there was guns involved. Like there was like it was really bad. It was really bad. But the specific moment I want to talk about. It was the walk of shame back to the car.
And it's beautiful because like we did it together.
Yeah, we did, bro.
Bro, I'm so happy you were there.
No, wait,
Yeah.
Wait, no. It was the walk of shame back to the car. No, and it was me pulling back into the OE parking lot, and and then I park, and then we all look at each other and just start dying laughing.
Bro, like it was
Like-
that moment of because the officers took us they escorted us outside of the building, and it was so funny because we get in the car, right, and like they're just standing there waiting for us to leave. So like the 3 of us get in the car, and then like Winston has to back up, and he has to drive by.
And mind you, the car barely works.
Because the steering was hard, so you have to be like.
Oh my god!
So then, like, it's so funny because that turn was so slow, and it was like it's happening in slow motion. And as you're turning, the officers were just like, mad as fuck. So then, like, Dude, I'll never forget. We're driving out of the driveway. It wasn't a house. It was like a building. We're driving out of the building, and there was like these 5 minutes of silence. So like we're all quiet. We both looked back at Justin, and we started dying laughing.
Oh, so the reason I picked that moment is just because I don't know. It's just like the fact that Justin was there, the fact that like we had guns put out on us, and like I look back and like it's just the three of us, like it was just the three of us enduring this very disgusting moment, and the fact that something so bad, something so dire, something of such high consequence.
Almost died.
Yeah, like bro, like we could have gone to jail. Like the fact that something so heavy can happen, and that at the end of it all, we could just look at each other and laugh.
Yeah, die. Yeah. Wow.
Like and just die of laughter, just knowing that like, bro, like
it's okay because we have each other.
Yeah, exactly. Like we were all together. Like,
no, bro, I genuinely think we could all go to prison if we share a cell. We'll be fine. Hey, did you work today?
Bro, the orange jumpsuit.
Did you mark the day, bro?
Bro, what?
It's dinner time. Did you eat?
Bro, like
Are you gonna eat that?
bro, you know your spam account just in time for dinner. Bro, it's just like the spam of like us in jumpsuits smiling.
Oh, November.
Imagine like the mirror pay, like yo, like go fix your jumpsuit.
It's just like the dump. It's like lunch.
Oh my god.
It's like break time.
Because we still have to be aesthetic about it. It's like, yo,
Bro, put on your slippers, bro. Bro, roll up your sleeves. I don't care if it's the only outfit we have.
Bro, what? It's just us getting a first person fight.
Bro, it's just
I beat his ass.
Hey, bro, it's just Justin not eating the food.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, that's icky.
Bro, I need carbs. There's no bread.
Oh my god.
Bro, you're in jail.
You're in jail. There's nothing else.
We're gonna like, I would rather starve.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, yeah, no. Our first jail fight, we get jumped.
It's just get a clip, get the clip. Oh, fuck. Oh, that was good.
It was just Anthony vlogging. All right, guys. We're trying to escape from jail.
This is vlogging. He's like, hey, I heard that.
All right, guys, we're running from the cops. We're running.
Bro,
No.
see our escapes. It's just like the video of us jumping the fence, but then like you gotta run back to get the phone.
Bro, no, because imagine. Imagine when he would just twisted forget something. He's like, oh, I gotta go back. Bro, wait. What?
Unless we're forgetting his Bible.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. And we have to stall for him. And of course he takes us. No, imagine what has to take a shit. We're out.
That's what I thought.
I'm taking a shit in there.
Roll me out.
Because you wouldn't do that. We would have to wait for him to be taking a shit.
I'm trying to be
Take my sweet time.
aesthetic about being in jail and like
Yeah.
we're mad because we didn't get the good clip.
Fuck. Oh, because I just imagine doing Justin's dumb smile with the orange jumpsuit.
Wait, Justin has jail in his highlights.
It's like, bro, it's like, I get mad because you didn't get the clip where I landed a punch. It's like, bro. With the black guy, like,
Oh my god.
he just got jumped.
Yeah, he's like, you should see the other guy.
It's like the .5.
Oh my god.
So it just got jumped.
Yeah.
Bro, oh my god.
Imagine what's getting raped. My first rape.
First dick in jail. First rape. Guys, it's true. You don't want to be the thickest nigga in jail. It's just me making money off OnlyFans.
It's just you selling that book.
Alright guys, I made bail.
I made bail.
How? Don't ask.
This wasn't getting out early, suspiciously early.
Someone's just selling that butt for ramen.
Nigga gotta eat.
Yo, this is proof that we will be okay if we go to jail.
No, it's not funny, bro.
It's a living proof.
Bro, you know, and that would actually happen.
Oh my god.
And then we get sent to solitary.
Yeah.
There's no mirrors in there, so we can't be aesthetic.
Oh,
bro, yeah, no. Wow.
oh, that was good. See, guys, this is it. Fucking laughing, talking about jail. Guys, jail will be so fun.
Oh my god.
You gotta eat. It's like I'm catching Winston like riding. It's so cute.
Wait, what's it? Do you want to win or what?
Bro. I'm being proud.
Oh, I was just be taking one for the team.
Oh, bro.
Bro.
I went to making bail 2 months before.
What the fuck? Oh my god. And I continue making bail. Oh, you thought I was gonna stop.
I wasn't doing it on the outside.
Oh my god.
What's the telling his clients tell your friends?
Oh my god.
Bro, it's just like $5 per shot. Bro, per shot? Are you serious?
Oh, bro, no. Wow.
That was good. Bro, yeah, no, that's perfect.
Okay, anything to wrap up?
Oh, yeah, okay.
To wrap up that, your answer?
Yeah,
Yeah,
guys,
that was
stay out of jail. Like, if you're not us, don't go to jail. Oh my god, that was good.
Oh no, yeah, that yeah,
Doesn't?
Yeah, like
Mhm.
yeah, no.
Okay, dang, I have too many moments.
Mhm.
What was the moment where this genuinely felt like home? I mean, man, like, there's so much. Like, I don't want to give a specific moment. I'll just give you like glimpses. I'll give the camera glimpses. Like, I'll just say, I don't know. Like, I really feel like we have such a spiritual connection.
Oh, bro,
like when we
yeah.
talk and
Mm-hmm.
like there's just like our friendship is just so healing for me. Just like being able to like I don't know, it's just this sense of confidence that I get being able to like be myself,
Yeah.
and just this sense of like this home feeling. Like this is like what we have is really like genuinely the most home I feel. And
That's beautiful.
like what comes to mind first is the Grant concert, but that
Oh,
like I'm
yeah.
only mentioning it because it was such a good memory. But honestly, like for me, it's more of the bad times. Like I can't get into like any like specific things, but it's just like the times where I'd make a terrible decision, and like they'd be there in an hour, and we'd sit just like this and we'd talk about it,
Bro.
and like that's like sitting in my FAU dorm. That's disgusting. Like my freshman FAU dorm was actually the most depressing place in the world. And like they would still come, and we'd sit there, and like we'd talk about how I was the only person who was like not having fun in college, while all my roommates were like having fun.
And it was his decision too.
And like yeah, and like bro, I went through so much emotional like problems, and they were just they were just there every time without a doubt, like seriously. And that's the most home. So I guess like the most home I felt is in the bad moments, because like I really do believe like having solid friendship. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, we got cut off again, sorry guys.
Yeah.
So the next question, it's just like the quality's gonna change.
Yeah.
Um
Might look better with the iPhone.
yeah. Yes, so what is something you appreciate about this friendship that you do not say enough?
You want to start off? Who's gonna start off?
Do you have one?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
Of course I do. All right, so yeah, because I have one like for individually,
Mhm.
but I guess like when it comes to the friendship, like as a macro, like as a whole, like I guess what I appreciate so much is like the diversity, because I feel like I can call both of you and get such a different response for like a specific problem. I think that's such a beautiful thing. But all in all, like looking from a more whole perspective, something I appreciate about this friendship is that it's the rarity of it, the rarity and the alignment. Like bro, like I'm not gonna lie to you, like and I'm kind of mad at myself for speaking about this so casually, but like what I'm saying is true. Like sometimes sometimes I'll be driving to work, and this happens to me all the time. Where like I start thinking about future jokes I'm gonna tell you guys, and I can already predict like the reactions that you're gonna have, and like it makes me laugh, and like I start having an imaginary conversation with all of you, and it's like sometimes I catch myself, and like I tell myself like, dude, like what I'm living isn't real. Like most young men don't have this. Most young men don't have other young men that are so purpose filled, that are so goal driven, and that are so aligned with them. And it's like our friendship is like is from heaven. Like this is not real. Like every day I'm amazed by how not real this is. Like bro, like I have two amazing friends that are like dude, like we're like spies. Like we're not real people. Like the fact that we're so adaptable, like I can bring you guys to any environment and we'll do amazing. Like dude, like I'm not gonna lie. And there also some times where I'm just like, yeah, I'm just fantasizing. I'm thinking like, dude, I love my friends. Like I love my friends so much, and like I also love how good you guys look too. Like it's an actual superpower to have like I have attractive friends, and it's like, bro, I won the fucking lottery. Like straight up, like all I'm missing is a baddie, and like bro, like this is it. Like one half of my life is fulfilled already at 20 years old. Ever since I was 16 and I first met Justin, I was born with Winston. So, like, it's the rarity of it, and it's like almost the surrealness of it. Like this is not like no words can explain. But let me get a little bit more detailed. So I feel like something I appreciate about this like friendship. So now individually. Mm-hmm. So I guess like it's the diversity like I can get between you. Like literally, I was telling Winston literally this morning today that like sometimes I have like these thoughts where like I'd ask myself, okay, like if something were to happen to me, right? And let's say like I have children and I have a wife, like who would I trust? Like who would I trust to like take care of my children? And it's crazy because it's like I actually have an answer to that question. Like most people don't do that. Like bro, if something were to happen to me, like Justin, like I wholeheartedly like believe and trust in you, like that you will raise my children to be good children. Like bro, like that's how much faith, hope, and trust I have in you. Like I believe, like I trust your character. I trust your morals, and I trust your overall like personality so much that I would trust you with my own offspring. Bro, thank you. Bro, you're welcome. Sure. Bro, I'm sure. Like yeah. And then obviously, and then Winston obviously being my twin brother, like bro, like both of you, like if something were to happen to me, like I would put your names first, like 100%, like no questions asked. Like and like I was thinking today, like dude, like nobody has this, like two young, such purpose-filled men that you can just count, bro. Like I trust you guys with my life, like straight up, straight up. Okay, but like to get more individual. So, the thing about I love about Justin is like, bro, like something that like you know. Like I don't say enough. Is like, bro, like I appreciate and I admire you so much. Like no. Like I don't think you actually understand. Like bro, like I think about you a lot. Like I genuinely, like I said, I think what would Jesus do? Like what would Justin do? like bro, like when it comes to personal fitness, like when it comes to like my own instrument, when it comes to my own life choices, like bro, like you have been such a pillar and you have been such an example. Like bro, like yeah, like bro, I take like whenever you give me advice, I take it to heart. Like I think about it almost on a daily basis. And, like you're like not even like. Your validation, because I don't want to say that, but like here's one thing I will say, like a compliment from you means so much more than from a compliment from anybody else. Because the thing about Justin, and the reason why I trust Justin so much is because he doesn't say things without any depth. Like Justin will never say something he doesn't mean, and if he says it to you, it's because he means it. Like he will never say anything loosely, and that's such a beautiful thing. So if Justin compliments me on something, and if Justin notices something, it's because he genuinely means it. And to have that integrity and to have that honesty and that depth in a relationship, especially a male one, where as a male you need accountability, like that is something that is gold. That has no price. It's priceless. So that is something I 100% like I should, you know, I don't say enough. And then two is like I love Justin's practicality. Because, like, whenever it comes to a practical thing, like, the first person I think about is Justin. Like, Justin is such a structured rock in my life where I think, like, okay, I have a problem. Like, obviously I have my own response, but, like I need Justin's opinion. Like, I need, like, Justin's, like, almost my right-hand man when it comes to making decisions. Like, literally, there'll be so many times at school where I'm just walking around, I'm like, dude, like some random shit will happen to me. I'm like, dude, I need to call Justin. Okay. And I call him, like, bro, bro, you never guess what happened. And I tell him, and then he gives me his advice. And, like there's, like, you have, like, a 98% effective rate. Mm-hmm.
Bro, thank you.
Bro, like you are such a pillar. Like, bro, like you are quite the rock. Like, there's nothing flimsy about you. Like, straight up. Bro, you become...
It's such a gummy worm becoming hard.
Yeah. Bro, you become the apple. You're not the cinnamon stick. Oh, bro. Apple?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, bro.
Bro, no, that was actually the most beautiful thing. Bro,
Bro,
thank
yeah.
you so much.
Bro,
Like,
you're
actually.
welcome. Bro, no, bro, I love you.
Bro, I love you too.
Bro, so much love. Alright.
Wait, are you done? Wait, can I go?
Wait, I'm gonna talk.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Okay, but like, I'll make it quick. And then obviously, like I don't want to like idolize Justin too much, like obviously because of, like, you know, he's here. And obviously, my own twin brother, like. And then that's another reason why I appreciate this friendship so much, because like it's not only about like the three of us. It's like obviously like my bond with like Winston. Like it's like. I don't know. I'm not even talking about it because I'm so used to it because we were born together. It's like, you know, it's almost like a given, but like I should say it out loud. Where it's like, that also feeds the idea of not being real. Like I have a twin brother that shares my face, and that like we have such a shared vision for life. And like the fact that we like it doesn't feel real. Like sometimes my life genuinely feels like a movie. Whenever I meet people, like it's just me and Winston. Like the fact that we're such beautiful, honorable, like such like godly young men. Like that is something so. Like I really have no words to say, and but like back to like the more practical stuff. Like obviously, like I trust Justin's practicality, but then the thing about Winston, like I trust Winston's discernment, and I trust Winston's soul, and I trust Winston's heart. So, and that's the crazy thing about it. Like even if I know what I'm gonna do, I will always call my brother, no matter what happens. No matter what happens, I will always call Winston. Like obviously, like, you're my right hand man. Like this is, like he's my twin. Like I'm sorry. Like even if I know exactly what I'm gonna do, I will call him, no matter what. No, like I need his opinion on something. Like there's something about. I guess the better word is Winston's intuition. Like, there's something spiritual about Winston's groundedness and Winston's intuition. Where, like, dude, like I could be married with kids and I'll still call my brother. I'm like, hey, like I need your guidance. Like that. It's almost like you're a rock for my soul. Like Justin's a rock for my mind, and Winston's a rock for my soul. Like bro, like it's quite the combination. And like again, having that it's an unreal feeling. It's almost like I like dude, like I won the lottery early. Like it's something. I really have no words to explain. So yeah.
Bro, wow. No, bro, that was beautiful.
Bro, thank you.
Bro. Okay, wait, no, can I go?
Yeah,
like,
bro,
okay. Well, because this is really piggybacking off of what you were saying.
Yeah.
But like, what I'll start with, and like, let me get back to the question. What's something you appreciate about this friendship that you don't say enough? So, okay, first of all, like you were saying, that this friendship, for me, is just so. Can you check the phone real quick?
Yeah.
Like, this friendship for me is actually so unreal. Like you were saying, it's like a supernatural, spiritual bond that I feel like every day I don't deserve. So, like what I'm grateful, and like it's funny. I talk about you guys so much to my mom.
Yeah.
Like me and my mom have gotten like a lot closer, like since I've been in college, and it, like even. Like I don't know, like what one thing you guys have taught me, and this is actually the most serious thing in the world. One thing you guys taught me is gratitude. Like I think my grateful heart like genuinely comes from you guys, and
thank you.
like just seeing, I don't know, because when we met, we were obviously way different people, and like we would be ourselves, and we would like be dumb, and we were still just kind of like growing up
like kids, yeah,
and like, you know, and we were always making fun out of everything, but like what was the cost factor? I don't know, like being like, especially senior year, it was such a wake up call for me, seeing that, and like no, this is actually the most real thing in the world, seeing that like two male, like having two male big brothers who are sitting here who have like such a worse situation than me, you know, that can come and like that can show up every day, and that have integrity, who can show up and take like the beating that they were given by life, you know, and just the cards, like the cards that they were dealt. It's just taught me gratitude every single time something in my life happens. Like for example, I started working this job with like crazy people, you know, who didn't really go to college, didn't really do a lot of stuff, and they're just, I'm not very knowledgeable, and like immediately what I think of is my mom, and I think of my best friends, and I'm just so grateful for my mom, you know, and like you guys just remind me every day to be grateful for what I have, not just to be grateful for what I have, but to honor what you have by using it, by using the access that I have, and not it, like it's so like I don't know, like genuinely from the bottom of my heart, like I think this friendship is so powerful because I take so much from this. Also kicking open doors. Like I think you guys have taught me more than anyone to like it's not even not take no for an answer, but like bust that door down before you walk away, you know, like in faith and in honor and like looking good while doing it, you know. Like no, like seriously, like you guys have just been such like, and this is aside from all like the emotional like conversations that we have and just like the depth of our friendship and all the things that, like I can be myself around them. Like that's such a beautiful thing to have as a male friendship, but that's such a back burner thing, you know, which is a great thing. Like this friendship has taught me more about myself than anything in my life, like genuinely. And I think it's just grown me and it's allowed me to step into like my masculinity in a healthy way because I have brothers who I can genuinely like call on every single time, you know. And it's just like I'm so rich, you know. That's what I think of when I think of our friendship. Like I'm so rich to have people like you guys. Like seriously, man. Like this is really I don't like no like this actually means the world to me. Yeah. Like no bro, like bro, being here means the world. Bro, this is so bro. Yeah.
No, like that, bro. Like that was the most weird. Like you, like wow, like
no,
bro, wow.
Bro, no, okay, bro, I meant every word.
Bro, no, and I, bro,
so did I.
Bro, I received every word. Like okay, okay. I want to go. All right, you guys. I don't want to piggyback on anything you guys said. You guys like emphasized everything that needed to be emphasized. I want to talk about me. Like what is? I want to answer the question for myself. What's something you appreciate about this friendship that you don't say enough? I want to take that to like face value. The first thing the first thing that comes to mind is privilege. I can genuinely say it's a divine privilege to like to have you guys in my life. Like it's like it's almost like it's almost like whenever like I get it's like when like I don't know, it's like you guys are like my divine like left and right hand when it comes to like life and just walking life. It's like whenever I lose vision like you guys are like my left and right eye. I swear to God, like that's exactly what it feels like. But that's not even like the main thing. Like for me personally speaking, if there's one thing this friendship has done for me, it's the immediate phrase that comes to mind is that it saved me from myself. Wow. Honestly, I feel like Justin, like including you, and both of you combined, like I feel like you guys on a daily basis, whenever, and I get scared. I get scared to like to be vulnerable and to open up. But like, if there's one thing I've learned from this friendship is that I need it. It's not even like, and that's why I can't even like sit here and say that like, oh, like it's such a privilege, it's such an honor. Like no, like it's necessary for both of you to be in my life. I like if you guys weren't here, I would not be here. Like I would not be pursuing anything that I'm pursuing. I would not be on the track that I'm on. Like you like when I say you guys are my left and right hand, like bro, there's this scene from like Spider-Man that like, like and the Amazing Spider-Man 2, like the main villain, his name was Max, and you know like Spider-Man came and like he helped him pick up some papers, and I guess he moved him from like a bus that was about to hit him, and then I guess he said like, some quick words. He's like oh my God, Spider-Man, you just saved my life. He's like, yeah man, you're my eyes and ears out here, and like that's exactly how I feel about you too. Like you guys are my eyes and ears. Like I swear to God, you guys are my eyes and ears, and. Like I need both of you. Like on like if and when it comes to like everything I've personally been through, like when it comes, you guys know like the thing I lack most is vision, and like especially Justin, like Justin like if there's one thing I appreciate about Justin is that he doesn't like I understand you've talked about your guilt, like you know like you're like just guilt, like that's something that you've struggled with, but but Justin still takes every opportunity he gets, and like he uses it to the absolute maximum, and like just like seeing Justin live his life makes me realize that like I can live mine too, and like bro, I'm not gonna lie, like on a daily basis, like there's quotes and phrases that I use to like get by, like get by and just make and continue to like live and continue to like and strive and like and thrive and like bro, like I'll never forget when like you opened your phone and you showed me the wallpaper of the quote that says nothing changes if nothing changes. But you know I repeat that to myself every single day. Like whenever I see myself getting lazy, whenever I see myself like just like being me, like being in my nature, like I like bro, like your voice comes to my mind. Yeah, like for me personally, it's like you guys saved me from myself. and it's
Wow.
I think this friendship is necessary. Like I cannot imagine a life without it. I can't. That's why I can't even sit here and say that like, oh, like it's just it's a privilege, like, or it's like, oh, like this is a want. Like I've always wanted friends. Like no, I've always needed friends like this.
Yeah.
Bro,
Like it's a necessity. It's a necessity.
No, bro, we are each other's rock.
Yeah.
Bro,
yeah.
bro, I'm sorry, bro. This podcast goes for
No, okay. I'm sorry. Like, I just need to say one more thing.
Yeah, bro, go, bro. No, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, just one more thing I appreciate about this friendship. Like, one thing I appreciate about this friendship and what it's done for me is like I talk about vision a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And like half of that is seeing you guys, and man, when I tell you,
Mm-hmm.
like I love, and like you were saying it,
Mm-hmm.
like I love that if anything like were to happen to me, or like if I were to like ask someone to represent me, like it would be you guys, like no matter what. Like when I tell you, like if there was anyone that I needed,
Yeah.
like for like I don't know, like if something happened to me and I needed someone needed to know
Mm-hmm.
like what to do to be doing right by me,
Yeah. Oh.
like I know that you guys would like
Mhm.
like not even have a surface answer, a surface like you guys would understand in depth like how to handle my business.
Yes,
Like,
100%. Yeah.
and that's just like, and it's not even like no like fully
Yeah.
like I can trust you guys with my heart and my mind more than like as much as I trust myself, like
Bro,
genuinely.
bro,
Bro, like no,
Bro, that's
like
quite the
bro,
compliment.
like seriously.
Oh my
like-
god.
Like no, bro, I mean that like with all of my heart.
Bro,
Bro, I trust you guys.
bro,
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 like,
yeah.
no,
Bro,
like, bro, I trust you guys.
Bro, that's so
I trust you guys like
Mhm.
I trust you guys as individuals, and I
Mhm.
trust you like I trust you with me, and I think
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
for me specifically, like the most important thing for me is trust, like in relationships and friendships
Yeah.
in life.
Yeah.
Like I love people, like I love exclusivity. I love people that I can trust and make me feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
And like when I tell you this friendship, like emotionally, physically, like spiritually, mentally, I've never felt safer like with a group of people than like than I have with us, you know. And like it's just this energy that we have together. Like
Mhm.
like I feel like we're untouchable.
Yeah,
you
bro.
know?
Yeah,
Like absolutely untouchable,
there's a force field around us, like bro, like we're
Oh, yeah.
bro.
bro.
And that doesn't happen to anybody. Like it's not
Yeah,
supposed to
yeah.
happen. Like and
It's
that's the
not.
thing where it's
Like,
like
bro, people spent their entire lives searching for this, and
And-
most never find it.
Bro, like you guys are twins.
bro, like,
no,
actually,
like this has to be talk, bro. Like no, you guys are twins.
Yeah.
But you guys like no, like when I tell you this isn't real, like okay, like I just need to break it down.
Yeah.
Like you guys are twins, you guys are best friends,
Mhm.
and you guys are my individual
Mhm.
friends, and we're all friends.
Bro.
And like we're all, and like what was so beautiful is that like we're all each other, but like different versions of each other, and like we all,
Bro, yeah.
like we mix together so well.
bro,
yeah,
quite
bro,
the harmony.
bro,
Yeah.
like that's
Yes.
not supposed to. Like people aren't supposed to have that,
Bro, like
bro.
something's supposed to be missing. Bro, bro,
Yeah.
we are, bro.
No, like
wow.
it's the most beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Like when I tell you,
Uh-huh.
bro, we've been together for almost 4 years, and like, bro, we haven't gotten to one like. And if we no, like this is beautiful. Like if we get into an argument, it's something that like is
No, I'm sorry.
real,
And
Like,
and
it's
like
so
it's
real.
nothing that could ever break our friendship.
Like no,
you know,
no.
like,
no, like,
I'm sorry.
bro,
Like it's,
like-
Bro,
it's
quite
not.
the
It's just
rock.
not possible.
bro, it's
Yeah.
not,
It's
bro.
just
Like no,
not,
if I
like-
never said it before, bro, like, bro, there's nothing you could do.
bro,
Bro, there's nothing. You could,
broke the mic. Bro, what?
Bro, it doesn't matter.
bro.
We love each other. Such a good friendship. Let's go to jail.
Bro, let's go to jail.
Oh,
I know there's.
oh,
I can still go.
oh, wow.
Is this still recording? Bro, this is all being documented.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Bro. Bro, just the fact that we can say this, bro, like, no.
Bro, yeah.
Bro, no.
Bro, no, this is actually beautiful. Bro, like, it's this, like,
Yeah.
no, yeah. I really think, like, this friendship, like, you can take it anywhere. Like, look at us. Like, bro, we built a professional setup, like, from just a random house in Liberty City. Like, this is beautiful.
Bro, look at it.
And it looks amazing.
Yeah, bro. Like, if you were to see this house from outside, would you expect it looks like this from the inside?
No.
Bro, yeah.
Come on, like, bro.
Bro, no.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's actually beautiful.
Yeah. Bro, that's how you know it's us, bro. It's what we carry. Like,
Yeah.
wow,
Bro, yeah.
bro. Wow, bro. Like, my heart is full of joy.
Bro, me too.
Bro, just the
I'm
fact
so
that we can, like,
fulfilled.
bro, like, bro, wow. This is, wow, bro. We're gonna look back at this and we're gonna cry. This is so
Yeah.
beautiful. Oh my god.
Because this is so rare.
Bro, it is.
And, like, I'm glad we're all self-aware enough to notice that.
Exactly. And then we can just, like, it makes us love each other more because
Oh,
we're
yeah.
all
We're just so grateful.
It's just all that gratitude.
Bro, it's just us knowing what we have.
Bro, talk about insight.
This is Brandon, like, walking through the door.
Gratitude.
I heard y'all some grateful motherfuckers. I heard y'all some grateful ass.
This one's for you. Bro. Oh, bro, like, bro, we're laughing.
He's like, we're going on tour right now.
Get in the van. That's funny because we would get in the van.
I was like, Brandon, like, oh, this is Mike.
This is Steven.
Yeah, he's our roadie.
So guys.
Oh, and you have to sleep on the couch too. So.
Yeah. He's like, my bad.
So I heard you broke into Calvary. Tell me about that. Yeah, I know. Me and Matt talk. Like Brandon still talks to Matt.
And Matt knows everything, bro. Matt would never not be informed.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's so good. Bro, like, wow. Bro, we are the only people on earth that can do this.
Bro, yeah. Bro, oh my god.
This is Roy as a tour bus driver. He just turned.
Hey!
Gotcha.
I said we'll meet again, didn't I?
Here's some stopping the bus.
Where's my money?
Don't say that.
Oh my god. I told you I'd get you.
Bro, I'll never forget Roy saying that. Don't you take the Lord's name in vain.
Wait, what?
He did that to you.
He did. Oh, bro.
Come here, slapped you.
Yeah, that's what he is.
Oh, yeah, he did. He did.
Oh my goodness, Roy. Roy with the toes. Roy with the toes out.
We just walked away.
What?
About pizza with him.
Oh.
I just walked away.
Bro, what was wrong with him?
Bro, who knows?
Bro, we slept over that night.
He's still there.
Bro, like, he's still in
Bro,
that
he's
house.
he's in that discipleship house, bro.
Bro, that's crazy.
Bro, discipleship house.
Saturday night.
But they still have guys night on Mondays.
On Monday? It was on Mondays?
Mm-hmm.
I forget. Bro.
But you know you can live with him now.
No. Okay, bro, that was...
Yeah,
Bro,
no.
I guess it's number 6 being answered.
Yeah.
Oh, we answered that question.
No, I think we should like wrap it up with like one of the end questions.
Yeah, bro, I know. Like, it's already been going on for too long. Bro, like, no, this was perfect.
Yeah, no, this
Yeah.
is amazing.
Okay. Okay.
I like number 10. What do you like?
I like number 10 and number 8. Like, what did you think would fix everything but didn't? I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then... Okay, and then I think number 11. What are you chasing next and why now? Because I feel like it kind of ties in.
Okay.
Yeah, because like, why now? Because like, the first one was like, why does success feel like compared to a year ago? And it's like answering its own question.
Okay.
So number 8 and number 11.
Okay, so number 8 is what did
Yeah,
you
no, I have those.
Yeah, I have
what did you think
Bro,
would fix everything but didn't?
I'll go first. Bro, I honestly, and this is gonna sound so counterproductive, I genuinely thought what would fix everything was like just more exposure and working harder. Bro, I was wrong. Like I was really wrong. Okay, like this is actually like emotionally like kind of like deep. And, like this is like a lot of what I've been talking about in therapy. So like, and this has a lot to do with like the whole like the whole like girl situation, you know. So like, what I did a lot this year was like I really pushed myself to my limits, thinking it was productivity when in reality it was burnout and regression disguised as productivity. So like, bro, like it took a lot of failure, and the only reason why I'm able to say this confidently now is because I tried it and I can confidently say it did not work for me. Like I can confidently say that. So, for example, like when it comes to like the whole girl situation, like I would try to expose myself so much, but like I drove by her house like a couple times, like thinking that would help, and it made it worse. And like okay, like I don't mean to sound like a creep, but like, I only do this to like try to expose myself to like, that street and like not let that trauma like break me. But like the like what it actually did is like yeah, it just makes it worse. And like and like they like I never even have to see her face again to like actually heal. Like that's not required. And then like I was talking to my therapist about it, and she told me like stop doing that. That's weird. And I was like, bro, what? So and I was like yeah, like no, you're right. And yeah, so like it's almost like your new life or the life that you want, the life that you're building has to become louder, so the ghost of the past doesn't bother you anymore. It's not. It's quiet enough that you don't even hear it. You know, it's almost to the point like you know you've healed when it becomes irrelevant. Yeah. Now when you look at it and you try to force yourself into feeling something that you know damn well that you're feeling. Yeah. Like you heal because it does you don't feel anything. Like that's exactly how that works. So that and like also another thing, yeah, like basically it's like thinking that I could just work harder and that I can just be more disciplined. In reality, like that never leads to anything. In reality, like that's not wise, you know. Because the thing about it is like it's even from like a biblical perspective, like the way you actually build stuff is just do it step by step, like little by little, and that things that take time to build usually last, as opposed to like just doing something full force and like you know just doing it with all your willpower, it never lasts. For example, willpower will always lose to structure and systems every single time. Because if, for example, it's like going to the gym. If you go to the gym 6 times a week, and like you know, you always have to force yourself to do it. It's very unlikely you're gonna stick to it for like a year or 5 years and actually reach your fitness goals. As opposed to sticking to 3 to 4 times a week, it almost has to be boring. It has to be repeatable. You know, it's like something you have to do like on autopilot because that's exactly how you see progress. And that's like that also happened to me with my own personal fitness goals. For example, like I tried doing like 4 to 5 times a week, and like it didn't work. First of all, I didn't have time, so I'd probably do it for 1 week, and then I end up doing 2 the next week. So like it always like I thought I was making progress, when in reality I wasn't doing anything. And then for example, another like lesson I learned was volume versus intensity. So for example, like the perfect example is like the gym. So like for example, instead of trying to do like for example like 6 sets of chest, you know what I'm saying? Like you just try to like 9 different exercises. It's so much better to do 4 sets of one movement, but you actually grow and do progressive overload and get stronger than to like do like a whole bunch of stuff all in one go. You know? So if you do that repeatable, then your chest is gonna get bigger. As opposed to just trying so many exercises just because like TikTok or ChatGPT told you to do it. In reality, that's not what works for you. That's not your system. And obviously, like given my schedule, like given my responsibilities. So yeah, and also like prioritizing rest. It's also weird for me because this is the first time in my life like I'm like a real person. Like this is like the first time in my life I actually have like stuff that are mine. I actually have real structure. Like just was saying earlier, we were dealt very difficult cards. We grew up in a family that wasn't very not even affluent because it's not even money. Like it's just it was a very toxic environment. I wouldn't use the word abusive. I'm gonna use the word abusive. Yeah, very toxic and abusive environment. And like me and Winston were like we were raised on survival. Like every day was just like how we're gonna eat today, how we're gonna survive today. So it's like we were never able to see like long lived like goals and actual achievements being like seen because it's like we never had the structure or the resources to do so. So now it's like the first time in my life I can actually do it, and it's hard. It's almost like it feels unfamiliar, you know. So it's like, yeah, so yeah. So I guess that answered the question. What I thought would fix everything is just trying hard, and in reality, no. You have to make it boring, make it repeatable, and just do it again tomorrow.
All right. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. That's it. For me, what did you think would fix everything but did it? All right. I have two immediate answers. For me, Jesus.
That was good.
Yeah. I suffered with the existential delusion that that more, I guess, spiritual understanding and more religiosity would fix a lot of my problems, but it didn't, obviously. And I'm very grateful it didn't. I'm very grateful today that it didn't, because it's one of those things that it's kind of like it's one of those things that like that damage you without even like knowing it. And another thing, another big one, well, a lot more of a practical one is more understanding. I thought if I could understand more things, if I could understand, if I could have more psychological understanding of myself, if I could just know all of the deepest secrets of myself and of the world and of people, then maybe I could overcome it. And and that's not that wasn't true. I'll never forget. Um, I remember I was sent this TikTok about this therapist like talking about how there's such thing as the client that's self-aware, the client that's self-aware but isn't healed. You know, and that's always been my problem. I've always understood a lot of things. I've always understood a lot of psychological truths. I've always tried to find all of the spiritual truths of the world. I've always tried to look at people and analyze them and try to figure them out. But in reality, I was the one that needed the most figuring out. I was the one that wasn't healed. I was the one that wasn't okay. I spent so much of my life like trying to understand people and all it did was just lead me to judge them. But in reality, I was the one suffering the consequences of the people that I thought weren't meant to be judged. You know, and I'll never forget the therapist was talking about it's the client that can explain to you everything that's wrong with them. The client that can explain to you like the pattern of their behavior and where it comes from, and psychologically understand like why they do what they do. But it's a client that will still freeze up whenever you ask them how they feel about it. It's a client that will still give you a certain type of you could tell they haven't healed, and that's exactly who I was. And I never learned how to feel. I never learned how to live life. I never learned how to live just because I was too busy trying to understand. And that comes from a place of trauma. That comes from seeing all the bad that life could offer through other people and trying your best to run from it. Um, so I guess what fixed it is living, is building a vision for what you want, and stop trying to understand what's wrong with the world, and start trying to understand what's good about it, so that you could achieve that. But yeah.
All right.
No, that's beautiful.
Wow, it was beautifully said. All right, Justin, that one, and then let's wrap it up with
Yeah. Yeah. So mine is quick. I have the same. I have the same answer as Anthony, but
Mhm.
it's just my definition is different.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
beautiful.
something I thought would fix everything this year, but didn't. For me, it was working harder. Um, it was moving, and the problem is, I think, like I do think that should work in some cases. It's just for me, I wasn't who I was supposed. Like I wasn't healing. I wasn't fully healed, like you were saying. And there's things that happened this year that I really had to do a lot of emotional work on, that I had to heal from, that I physically didn't give myself time to do. I just brushed past it, so thinking that I would just forget about it. And no, like that's not how that works at all. And I realized that, and it took me till this semester to realize that I have to sit down and analyze what I'm thinking, and I have to talk to people and like be honest about what I'm feeling, and I have to write about it, and I have to sit there and understand what actually happened, instead of just like, okay, this happened, move on, cover up, move on. No, like this is still my life, and this is a part of me, and I just have to understand that a lot of things that happen, like as much as I want to like sweep stuff under the rug and stuff like that, like all of my flaws and stuff like that, like no, this is stuff that shapes me at the end of the day, and this is stuff that makes me who I am. And yeah, just being able to live a life that's not perfection all the time. I just put all this pressure on myself to always be okay, and like I think this year, I really understood that it's okay to not be okay. So yeah.
Bro.
Wow.
All right, let's make the last question quick.
Yeah.
All right. What are you chasing next? Why now? Great question. I'll start. What I'm chasing next, and it's crazy because I feel like this is the first time in my life I actually get to chase this, and I'm more than grateful. Talk about gratitude. What I'm chasing next is peace, stability, and structure. Like that is 100% like what I need for this upcoming semester and for the rest of my life. Trust me, I've done the survival seasons. I've done, dude, like I've done just getting by. Like I've done like just like barely scraping through. This time I need something that's sustainable because now I become a person, and this kind of goes into the why now is because my goals and like my standards have surpassed like my environment and what's been given to me. So I'm starting to now see that the things that I actually want in life, like it's not, you don't get there by fantasizing and you don't get there by surviving. You get there by thriving and you get there by building something. And then you have to do that with wisdom, not pure indulgence and not pure just willpower. Because the thing about that is that it's almost like a biblical thing. Where like a man that builds his house on like with a bedrock, you know, when the waves crash, like it stands. But the man who builds his house on sand, it will always come crashing down. So, you know, I want to be the man that builds his house with rock. You know, that's exactly what I want. I don't want. No matter what waves come, no matter what trials or tribulations come, I need my house to stand. So in order to do that, even if it's a slow burn, even if it takes longer, I'd rather have a more firm foundation than, you know, like a house that looks pretty but is easily vanishable. So that's exactly what I want. And the reason why I want it now, I already kind of answered it. Yeah, just the reason why I want it now is because my standards have now risen, and I'm chasing excellence, and I'm chasing mastery over motion. It doesn't mean like, it means nothing to me if you can like, you know, if you have all of this, but it doesn't like last. Like there's no real depth or significance to it. So yeah, even like for example, when it comes to like piano, like next semester is the first time I'm actually gonna get real classical training, and it's gonna be the first time like real practice and real rep is required of me. And the thing about it is like it needs to be repeatable, it needs to be slow, and it needs to be structured. There are no shortcuts. There are no making it pretty. There are no playing fast pieces that are outside of your level. Dude, play the etudes, play the minute pieces, read, get it out of the way. Like, build that foundational building block. And the thing about it is that it takes time, and it usually weeds out the people that just want quick results. That's what I want.
That was beautifully said.
Wow.
Oh my god, that was
That's
amazing.
amazing.
I'll go next. What was it?
What was that?
But that was the cat.
There's no way. Okay.
I'm just locked.
Yeah. Okay, whatever. So the question was, what are you chasing next, and why now? For me, it's vision. What I'm chasing next is vision and authenticity, and finally, truth, and not. I've realized recently throughout this month that I'm not a slave to religious axioms. I'm not a slave to other people's opinions, and I'm not a slave to culture, and I'm not a slave to settled thinking. I'm not a slave to that. And what I'm chasing next is the things that I'm chasing who I am. I'm chasing who is Winston and what does he want, and the reason I'm doing that now is because I've discovered what's true and I've reached my limit. I feel like I've reached my limit of living another person's life. I've reached my limit of settling my goals, of aiming too low, and it's you know that John Mayer song. It's called No Such Thing. It's the song. The lyrics say there's no such thing as a real world, just a lie that you gotta rise above, and.
Wow.
And I've realized that now, and that's why I have that desire, that something has awakened inside of me that can say you can now live the life that you want. And now it's you know, you got to become the man with the plan, and you have to be realistic, and that's why I think it's so important that I have you guys in my life, because you guys make it real. So, yeah.
Well said.
Yeah.
You know, that was beautiful.
We're just dropping gems for free.
Yeah,
it's
we
so
are.
beautiful. Such wisdom.
Okay, for me, what are you chasing next and why now? I was very excited for this question because, you know, as you guys know, I've been writing out vision statements for the past 3 years at the end of every year.
Yeah.
and I finally came up with the topic last week for this year's vision statement. And I didn't tell you guys, but this year is going to be called, I don't know what it's going to be called, but the main word is audacity. That's my word this year. Mm-hmm. So, to put it in picture for you, what I'm getting from this word is just picture, this is what I told my mom, picture the FAU parking lot. Picture you're in a college and you have a car, but there's no parking anywhere because that's just how it is. It's always taken up. Yeah. And nobody has the audacity to go all the way up to the best spot because everyone assumes that it's already taken. Ooh. But me, what I'm gonna strive to this year, go up anyway. Oh. Send that email even if I feel unqualified. Put in that job application even if I feel like I have some things but I'm not really ready yet. Have that conversation with someone even if I feel like I don't deserve to be in a room with them. Go out and take up more space intentionally and do it strictly for the fact that you don't think you're ready yet, because that's something that I struggle with. What I struggle with is just like this imposter syndrome that follows me everywhere I go. Yeah. And this is mainly career wise for right now. Yeah. It's just send that email, send that text, do it unprepared. Have the audacity to do it, because a lot of and I see this all the time, so many people, especially in school and college, they miss out on opportunities simply because they don't think they belong there. Yeah. And if everyone thinks that they don't belong there, then no one's gonna go out for the opportunity. And this is where, it really put it into perspective for me, for this, this last year I spent at FAU. Nobody thinks they belong. Everyone is trying to find where they fit, and no, bro, we're bigger than that. Yeah. We're so much bigger than that. And until you figure out, until you start knocking on doors, you're never gonna enter any of them. And until you start entering the rooms, even when you feel like you don't belong there, you got to get in the room to figure out if you belong there or not. And even if you don't belong there, make yourself belong there. Find get in there and figure out what you have to learn, and then do it. You know. Yeah. So this year, for me, what am I chasing next? I'm chasing opportunity. I'm chasing audacity. What I want is the audacity to try something new. And yeah, man, just getting myself out there and just having courage and having the audacity. So yeah,
guys, this has been a wrap to our mid-season 2025 CR podcast. Bro, thank you guys for tuning in, and love you guys.
Bro, see you soon.
We'll see you in the next one.
You're not gonna say it back, huh, bitches?
Oh, I thought you were talking to them.
Oh yeah. Okay, them too. But
bro, I love you.
Bro, we love you too.
We love you too.
Yeah, bro.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Bye. Yeah. That was 44 minutes.
Good.
Bro, that was beautiful.
Bro,
good.
Bro, my phone was stood.
Dang. Okay.